Hello, my name is Annika and welcome back to the Sewing Nook. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make two different types of scrunchies and a twist headband. To start off on the headband, you're going to need a fabric that's more of like a knit stretchier material, and you need to cut a rectangle that measures 22 by 7 inches and then fold it in half widthwise. Then sew it together across the length using 1/4 inch seam allowance. Turn it right side out. Make sure the seam is in the middle and then flip it around so that the right side doesn't have any seam, and put those together. And then it's hard to explain, so just watch what I do. Once you have it all folded, you're going to sew it together doing a curve instead of just straight across, and this will make it set better in the end. Clip that edge as close as you can to that stitch and then fold it right side out, and your headband is complete. I think this is a great sewing idea, especially for beginners, and I also think it's a great gift idea because it's just super easy and quick. So now for the scrunchies. For the larger one that's a bit more puffy, you're going to cut a rectangle that's 5 by 26 and then fold it in half right sides together and sew along the shorter edge with 1/4 inch seam allowance. Then take one of the sides and roll it up like this, and then take the outer layer and put it right sides together and sew that down using 1/4 inch seam allowance, and keep going, just pulling it out as you go until you have a little gap about 2 inches wide. Turn it right side out and then take a piece of elastic that measures 7 inches and feed it through the opening. Something I usually do is put a pin on the one side of elastic so it doesn't go into the hole. So feed it through and then sew the ends together using a zigzag stitch, and then sew the opening closed. And then your scrunchie is complete. Now for the smaller scrunchie, the measurements are going to change a bit. You want to do a 2.5 by 26 inches, and I just cut one of my rectangles in half and then do all the same steps, and then you have a smaller scrunchie. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to know what you think about these projects. Please give it a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't already.